Hi, welcome. It's another edition of the Counter Press. Thank you very much for joining me here on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. I'm grateful for your time. We have a lot of things to talk about, a lot of analysis for the Chelsea fans and a lot of the transfer updates. In fact, in the last 2-3 hours, there have been some wonderful updates, and then you are going to have it. First of all, it's Chelsea's new goalkeeper, George Petrovic. I mean, wonderful goalkeeper who was in MLS, played for New England Revolution. He's a top goalkeeper, actually. I'll tell you why he's a top goalkeeper. Now, also, Chelsea wants an inside interior. I've said this several times. Somebody that can play on the right wing, can also play as a number 10 and creates for them. The possible names are there for everybody to choose from. Ryan Cherki, Mohamed Kudus, Bradley Bracola, and then Brandon Johnson. I have an update for you on Brandon Johnson. There's a big update on him. And of course, Mohamed Kudus, there's an update on him from West Ham United and FC Barcelona. Then straight away, we go to the deal of NUAMAH, the Ghanaian that has moved from LYON, that has moved from FC Nordsjælland to the French League. This is Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. I am grateful for your time. Guys, just before we go on, you know it's important for me to ask you to subscribe, turn on the notification button, subscribe, turn on the notification button, subscribe, turn on the notification button, do subscribe. My name is Fiifi-Manfred. This is Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. It's the transfer update, big one. And today we start like this. So, Chelsea have gone for young goalkeeper, Georgi Petrovic, 25 years of age. He plays in the MLS, Major League Soccer in the United States. He plays for New England Revolution. I mean, New England Revolution is not even one of the big teams in the MLS. So it tells you. But it's the quality of work that he does as a goalkeeper. I mean, I've seen a lot of people on social media tout him as a next Czech, the next, he's a Czech Neuer, and then Peter Cech, Courtois, and Neuer together. Yes, I think I can agree to an extent because if you look at the saves, statistics per saves per game, it's exciting. The numbers are insane. Almost all the scout videos I've watched on him, it's his agility and then his ability to close down the spaces and make those saves that makes it important. He doesn't give rebounds to you. It's a one-time touch. And even when he does, he's able to quickly get off his feet and then close down the spaces, always narrowing the angles to you. And that is how good Georgi Petrovic is. Chelsea are getting him. I don't think that this guy is going to be just a number one, a number two in the long run. I think he's going to give Robert Sanchez a run for his money. Also, there have been some misconceptions that he's not very good at his feet. He's actually good at his feet. He's actually an exciting goalkeeper at his feet, and he's able to play out on the back just like almost every other top goalkeeper can be. But most importantly, he's an outstanding shot stopper. So Chelsea are getting Georgi Petrovic from New England Revolution. In fact, it's a Wednesday soon, but he's going to have his medical finally in London because, you know, he has to come from South America. He has to come from North America, to Europe. So it's a long journey for him, but he's going to have his medicals in London, big medicals in London. And Chelsea are going to get a very, very good goalkeeper to Robert Sanchez, and then they are going to hope that his performances when he gets the chances will be the best. Like I said to you, he's a top goalkeeper. Saves actually is excellent per his age. You know, goalposts aren't different from place to place. Goalposts are the same. Every goalpost, the goalpost in the USA is the same as the goalpost size in the English Premier League. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. For goalkeepers, it's about how agile they are, how they can read a game, how they can close down those spaces that are there for them to close down. And then really, it's how good that they are as goalkeepers. He's tall, he's big, has a bigger frame like Courtois, taller like Thibaut Courtois, and also understands what you need from him as a goalkeeper, like Manuel Neuer in terms of the ball playing ability and the dominancy of his 18-yard area. So that's who Georgi Petrovic is. And Chelsea are getting him. It's a good amount of money. They're getting him for 12 million, less than the 14 million Chelsea got for Gaga Slolina, who was also from the Major League Soccer. Younger talent in that regard, but at this time, it's a good one for him. Now, to the bigger news. I told you in the last two videos ago that Chelsea wants an inside interior. And this inside interior, the names were Michael Olise, Brandon Aronson, Ryan Cherky, and then Bradley Bracoli. Now, this is the breaking news for you. So you have to cancel Brandon Johnson from your list because Chelsea haven't sent a bid to Brandon Johnson. And this is the reason. Yes, whilst Brandon Johnson is a good winger, whilst he's good on the left-hand side, can create those chances, really he's essentially a winger. He can't play very, very well as compared to the other names on the list in the half spaces for Nottingham Forest. So Chelsea really find him as a good talent, but haven't sent in a bid to Nottingham Forest yet. Have that here on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Do also like and subscribe. Chelsea haven't sent in a bid for Brandon Johnson. They accept that he's a good player, but then really they've not sent in a bid for him, and that's it with Brandon Johnson. So you can cancel Brandon Johnson out of it. But then here is where it gets actually exciting and intense, and it's the part of Ryan Cherky and then Bradley Bracoli. Now, I said this before. Ryan Cherky is in the management group for Kylian Mbappe's mother, Faisal Amari's management group. Now, they have an agency that is sort of bringing up the best French talent from the northern part of Africa to France. They want to make sure they take care of these boys. They give them the best representation and get a job done. Now, already Paris Saint-Germain has asked Lyon for Ryan Cherky before. It's the same club, Paris Saint-Germain, that has asked for Bradley Bracoli. Both of them play for Lyon. You know that Lyon is the conveyor belt of some of the best talent in Europe. Now, even before that, whilst Paris Saint-Germain has asked about these players for a while now, the problem Paris Saint-Germain had anytime they went back for Ryan Cherky or Bradley Bracoli. First of all, for Ryan Cherky, when he went to play for the French under-21 national team in the Euros, before that was 35 million quoted by Lyon. But just when they went back again, Lyon were quoting about 40, 45 in excess to Paris Saint-Germain. They decided to opt out for that deal. So that's the bigger issue that Paris Saint-Germain has with Ryan Cherky. Also on the side of Bradley Bracoli, what you should understand is that they also have been given different prizes anytime they go in for Bradley Bracoli. These are top players, essentially creators, wonderful dribblers, half space manipulators, can play from out wide, can play centrally as a 10. They can combine also in a quick exchanges, score goals, and of course assist as well. This is what they do. It is their stock in trade. They do this for fun. They do this every day of their lives, and they know how to get this job done. But the problem is this. Now, this is where it actually gets exciting. Lyon have gone to FC Nordirland, spoken to Nordirland to ask for young Ghanaian sensation NUAMAH. Gets the name right, NUAMAH. They've got him for FC Nordirland. He was from the Right to Dream Academy. He's part of that conveyor belt of wonderful talent from the African continent that go through Denmark and then straight to other parts of Europe. Now, he took the Danish league by storm. He was the best young player of the Danish league last season. This season, he has hit it running with his pace, power, technicality, his ability to take on players 1v1, 2v1, and the likes for Lyon, for FC Nordirland. Now, Lyon have asked for him, and today he did his medical in Lyon. Now, what does the tip that gives is that it looks as if Lyon are preparing themselves to lose one of these players. It looks as if Lyon are preparing themselves to lose one of these players. Bracoli and Ryan Cherky, there's a possibility that Lyon are going to lose one of these players, and they are bracing themselves for that. So Chelsea are looking at either Bradley Bracoli or Ryan Cherky. The problem is that the same problem Paris Saint-Germain had. There's a possible fluctuation of prices on left, right, center anytime they go back and forth of that. Chelsea are waiting for that. Also, big news coming to Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube is that the first one, Mohamed Kudus, there has been a final bid from West Ham United, has been turned down by us. So I said this a few days ago. Mohamed Kudus's camp believe that Chelsea will come. If you're in the UK, you're in the US, you're in Ghana, and you're listening to this, that is it. Mohamed Kudus's camp, highly informed that they know, they believe, Jennifer and the entourage know, they understand that Chelsea are going to come for him. So when Brighton did come, they knew that Brighton weren't going to accept their things for the personal terms. They put in a buyout clause. They know Brighton weren't going to accept that. So Brighton has walked off that deal. They are lurking around to see if there's going to be another opening. West Ham United saw that as an opportunity, especially when there were reports that Lucas Paqueta was going to leave West Ham United. But yes, that's on hold. Apparently, that's actually off the table fully. But West Ham United did go back to Ajax Amsterdam to ask Mohamed Kudus. The deal they went to them, 35 million, not good enough for West Ham, for Ajax Amsterdam. They are not doing a deal. Mohamed Kudus is glad to store the deal and wait for Chelsea to come fully. Chelsea are also waiting to see if they can do a deal with Lyon for Bracoli or Cherky before they see if they can go ahead with Mohamed Kudus. But then essentially, the final bit of the puzzle is going to lie in this. The final bit of the puzzle is going to lie in this. Chelsea know that they can go for the Mohamed Kudus deal. And once they go, that will be done. Personal terms isn't a problem with Mohamed Kudus. It is about getting the deal down with Ajax Amsterdam. And Chelsea knows that they can get that done. It's very important. Once the NUAMAH deal is made official, if you're a Chelsea fan, you should know that is going to be TikTok time. Check time for possibly Bracoli time or Ryan Cherky time. Or maybe Mohamed Kudus's time. Yeah, Chelsea need those players. Are going to go after them. Very, very important. My name is Fiifi-Manfred. It's Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. The Tap Press on YouTube. I'm grateful for your time. I'm grateful for everything I do. Do like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye. Bye.